ties where we are relocating. As you can see, our teammate will be the Hounds, but I don't know the city name yet. I know the city, I don't want to say it yet, though. So, upgrade players.
What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched. We ain't go together.
Have a pretty decent season. Maybe make the playoffs for our last year in Oakland. Maybe pretty nice. We do have Antonio Brown because he is preseason also.
I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
One time for the old times in the East Bay. It's the coach. This is our second of two here on this opening Monday night. Coming up, the Oakland Raiders, playing in likely their final home opener in the 5-1-0 as they host their division rivals, the Denver Broncos. I'll be back to make sense of this opening weekend at halftime, but first, we're out to the Bay Area. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
As you can see, this is our final home opener in this stadium.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Oakland. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
185. Let's go. Watch the fly. Watch the fly.
Using as much as I can.
Watch the fly.
Now the first carry for Doug Martin. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Martin re-signed with the Raiders May 1st after Isaiah Crowell went down with the Achilles injury. He's out for the year. And Martin now in his second season in Oakland, 723 yards last year. His career numbers are so interesting. 6 seasons in Tampa prior to Oakland, 2 years of 1,400 yards, but then he never topped 500 the other 4 years due to injuries and other various issues. But now he says his full focus is on 2019. First out, here's the run with Martin. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Carr. This is caught by Williams.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes a start.
Yes, sir.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll run. Martin. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now a play fake. Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Big 3rd down stop. I can almost hear that defense saying, go ahead, go for it, try it.
You see that swagger out there, don't you? You see him saying, yeah, go ahead and give it one more shot. But I think if you're the head coach in this situation with you having the ball, just tip your cap to the guy on the other side and say, okay, you got me this time. Kick the field goal. We'll see you the rest of the game.
Well, if they would go for it and not get it, though, the other offense would have a long way to go in the other direction.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the young man was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie. It's Philip Lindsay. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
So I know the
So
first
time to
three
start
teams
going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Martin. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Carr will find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Washington's
on the draw, Carr leads to Washington. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Carr, he's airing it out for Williams, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Well, unless there's a postseason meeting later in the year, this is most likely the final time that the Broncos and Raiders will play in Oakland. Of course, so much history between the two since their inaugural season in the AFL back in 1960. Broncos and Raiders, they've been locked together in the same division, facing off twice a season. And this rivalry also stands as the most common pairing for Monday night games like we have here, 18 times, the most of any 2 teams. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They'll start on the ground with Lindsay. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 47 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back at his home state, Royce Freeman getting the carry. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Flacco. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28.
I feel dumb.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
The last first 2-minute warning in this stadium.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Flacco will get this into the hands of Hamilton, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. To throw again on second down. Flacco, and he's got Booker. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A red zone first down for Flacco. Got a man that's complete to Hamilton.
Oh, we have another
he's
injured
brought down
player.
just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Looking too good.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Watch the run, watch the run. 54. Check, watch the ball, watch the ball. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Flacco will take to the air again. He's got his big tight end fence. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a third down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backward. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jake Butt there to make the grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's third down. This time they stay on the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They run again on first down. Martin. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd and 7, Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Halftime, Broncos 7, Raiders 3.
So we have reached halftime here in the final game of opening weekend 2019. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Cam Newton, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Andrew Luck, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener.
And they won by 2.
Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Mitchell Trubisky, with 3 touchdown passes
The Bills
in the
beat
Week 1 victory.
27-24, and the Saints
Meanwhile, in our
7-6
game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? To find out, we get it back to our guys.
Alright, we need to get us not blocks out. If they score touchdowns,
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
If I'm down,
this fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, Week 1 finally wrapping up here tonight, but more football coming your way Thursday night. It'll be the Buccaneers and Panthers in an early season NFC South battle in Charlotte. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 31, Flacco. He's got this complete to Hamilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Flacco from the gun. From behind, and he's going to be driven down. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe you bring your running back in to try to keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability and a sack resulted.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
I swear.
To the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend.
He made it?
Nice
Oh my gosh, he made that?
So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than a normal.
Let's go. Let's go.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Carr. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything.
Dude,
so it's really
what are you doing? What the heck just happened?
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further.
What just happened?
As they get him down well short of the line to gain.
In the 3rd quarter, team Broncos, but what?
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
Give it to us. Yes.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down
Good
inside
defense.
the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
What the heck?
And he works free.
How is he shutting everything?
He's got it up to the 15.
He should be
Showing
like on the
some
5-yard
fancy
line.
footwork there on the play. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, they'll run with Freeman.
I swear, dude.
Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And they're going to get
Gosh,
this beyond
dude.
the 40 before
Nobody
he's
on my
taken
team can
down.
tackle.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
If we're going to want to make the freaking
You think now's the go time?
I think
playoffs,
now's the
and
go
we're
time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock
when our
between
bye week
plays
comes,
and run 3 to 4
all you're
and
going to
really
be
put you
saying
in a
is
stressful spot.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On the carry, it's Booker. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. There he goes inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. That one good for 26 and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Booker on first down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Freeman. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with a minute 7 remaining. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Freeman again. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And McManus able to put it through.
Okay.
And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Here's Martin, and an alley to run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. To throw his car. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They run, Martin, and he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
I forgot it was 3rd down after that
down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's
we
a
ended up
win
losing
here
our
in week
first
1.
game against the Broncos, 13-3. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a
notifications on. Peace out.